Hi, welcome back, our room here. Today we're gonna continue our playthrough in Honkai Star Rail version 4.3, the Lethe Below the Living. Last time, in part 2, I don't really do the story, I just doing a recap of what I do since the last main story, and also read some relic thing, interesting. And I believe, again, I haven't farmed, or at least attempt, the new relic area, which is why I don't have that in the new list. It's interesting. So now let's begin the actual story. But before that, let's do about a recap. Last time, what happened at the end of 4.2? First, we discover, yes, Evanesia said something about Asad Pramat. Finally, we're gonna see who is this Asad Pramat. Second, Valencia said she's gonna rest as well, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Not to mention her mask in the courtyard fall to the to the ground. I don't know why. We will see. That's all the first thing we're gonna see in the game, I guess. And what else? We were the thing we're gonna do at least at the end is that Blade and Yoguang gonna visit a unique area in Palakaria, probably left over from the old age. You're gonna see Shuhu, I think, who's somehow in here. Maybe again because as we know of, Evanesia is technically also connected to Abundant. Maybe because Shuhu is here, which means when did Shuhu come? Is it during the war back then? We will see. And also, again, this is my speculation still. I talked about this before during the playthrough in 4.2. The whole thing with Himeko. Is Himeko imaginary? Because the real Himeko created Himeko and the real Himeko was somewhere else. Because remember, the real Himeko is technically has filtering course. And I remember back then when Himeko wanted to told her father, Ryusuke, about why, and like I think she said this, do you want to know why I'm cured of watering course or something like that? And then Yusuke said, I don't need to know about that, as long as you're fine, I'm happy, something like that, I believe. Which means I want to know why did her course gone, because if you check the Dean office, that's where I discovered the whole reason about watering course. It's every single one of Murata, the female of Murata, have this one, and it's uncurable. So how did Himiko did this? Unless, because it's not the real Himiko, but the real Himiko wish for a healthy Himiko, and that's how this imaginary Himiko born. My question is, if this is imaginary Himiko, how did she sustain without wish power? Is it because of Trailblazer? Astral Express? Is that providing wish power by making Himiko known as a navigator of Astral Express? It's keeping her with, I don't know. Or maybe is this Himiko really? Maybe Himiko and Himiko combined become the Himiko here. So using wish power, she cure watering course. I don't know actually. Not to mention she was, from what I heard, at least from the note I read before, she was a contestant, a supplicant 15 years ago, which is weird considering full wish. Remember that Himiko is frail back then, so there's so many conflicting information here, I think, which means I don't know what happened 15 years ago. Hopefully we learn more about that soon, considering we have Himiko Nova as a new character in 4.4 next patch. So I don't think we're gonna deal with that. Maybe we will, because we're gonna face Gravia for some reason. The real Gravia or the imaginary Gravia created after what she does in the world in canvas stuff, we will see. Our main focus still Blade, I think, but I don't know how Blade connected to this whole thing. Is it because of the whole immortality thing? I don't know. Or because of something else? We will see anyway. Or maybe because I remember Yao Guang divination is not done. I think we still have more of Yao Guang divination in the beginning of 4.0 back then when we see her with Sunday in the Brook district. Anyway, let's see. Not to mention the whole supplicant game, the Phantasm game is still going, and we still don't know who's the winner. I will check the point. I don't remember the point before when we end in 4.2. Let's check before we begin. Let's check courtyard, Phantasm courtyard, to see the current state of supplicant. I mean the Phantasm game. Let's teleport, and I remember I checked something. Let's go. Is there a new area? And I believe there is new area. That's not where I gonna go. Let's go Star Rail map. Nakardia. Let's go to Phantasm courtyard first. Well, before that, I believe I said something like this during my part 1. We have one new area, right? Yes, this area. This patch have one new area, which probably related to Suhu or something. Anyway, let's teleport. So I guess this patch is not long. So yes, we have 4 out of 5 wish power. Sunday have 2. What did he do? I don't remember. Pearl still 1. I mean, I guess that's the only time she do something was during that thing. The whole leftover from the old world encompass thing. We have Silver Wolf with 3. Because the TV thing, I guess. Asphalt with 2. And somehow, again, look at this. Well, does this mean that the mask is still exists? Because I guess the mask is still here. Can you wearing the supplicant mask even after? I don't know. But again, this mask is 2. I don't know who belong to right now. And then somehow, yes, what happened with Ivanesia? I don't know. And who made her supplicant? I thought at first it was Aha. And then, because of the mini thing, is confirmed to be Asad Pramat. But I don't think Asad Pramat even related to this thing. Maybe it's still Aha. I don't know. I still don't know for this one. And of course, Sparksy or Hibana have one. There's something interesting about Hibana. Last time we saw her before the final fight, she streamed something, right? She was in that realm with Asad Pramat, but then what happened between that, I don't know. The last scene was when Hanabi or Sparkle appeared before her. And that's it. The screen cut from her perspective, and then the next thing we saw her, she messaged us before we enter the room where we see the whole thing with a lot of TV. Anyway, that's all about the recap. Let's begin with reading the description. The Lethe Below the Living, Illusion of the End. Return to Express and checks the news. Is this happen immediately after? Again, I mean, obviously, the promotion stirred up by full wish has come to a close, but the dark cloud shrouding Basamon have yet to clear. Phantasm game, the world in canvas, Shuhu Flash, and Lord Lefager. There's just too many thorny issue to deal with, and it's getting little hard to breathe. Deep breathe, more deep. Who said this? Is it? I mean, I guess it's Trailblazer thinking on her head. March seems to be watching the news. Let's go see what's happening with Korea. Let's go. Oh, we have recap. Let's see.
西急列車フェスの一件から死なずはハッピーオペの本質が北条の意味物の血肉を埋め込むことだと突き止めた。事の重大さを受け、マンガンについての調査が最優先
Yes,
と
it's
考えた
mangan
私
in
たちは、
Japanese.
まずはグラフィエ学院へ
Shinatsu,
向かうことにした。
Asphalt.
調査の最中、私たちは偶然にもマンガン本人に遭遇した。血塗られた遊戯の生存者である彼女もまた聖越者であり、
I still feel
現
absurd that
月遊
this
戯
is
への
how they
参加を
do
大々的に宣
per
言する。
character. Like I feel like
そして
there could be
勝敗
another
を決する
direction.
場として
The story, at
聖
least in
越者たちを
4.2,
招
but
いた
okay, sure.
テレビ討論会を開催することを発表した。マンガンとの会話から姫子は彼女が仮面の愚者である可能性に思い至る。私は火花にパブでの調査を依頼し、マンガンが幸福文法という能力を持っていることを突き止めた。
I don't remember this
比
scene.
叡は高校と協力し、仲裁者としてマンガンへの裁断を試みたけど、
Yes, I feel like
う
this
ま
whole
くいか
thing
なかった。
with Aphanesia is
そ
just
して
an
二人の元を訪れたジンから、ハッピーオペで人々に埋め込まれた血肉が北条の指令、出骨のものであることを知らされる。
So yeah, I feel like this whole introduction of this blade, the rural blade, will be more important later, because I believe we still have no use of this scene fully, if I remember. I feel like this thing will be used later on whatever it is, I don't know yet. They just hinting this, the arbiter ability, I mean Aphanesia jurisdiction, I guess, jurisdiction, I guess. Anyway, moving on.
私と姫子は討論会のためテレビタワーへ向かい、先に到着していたサンデーやシナズと合流した。だけど討論会は罠だった。人々の注目が集まる中、手術を受けた者たちが次々と恐ろしい化け物に変貌。マンガンはカンパニーと請求列車をその黒幕へ仕立て上げようとしていた。事件発生の後、比叡は禁忌を犯すことを決め、現月遊戯の真の目的が二層楽園に眠る
Wait a minute.
恐怖の存在を封じることだと明かした。彼女は本来の力を解放し、事態に介入する。
Wait a minute, I don't remember this. I guess I didn't understand what Evanesia and Yoguang said, but the true purpose, the real purpose of the Phantasmoon game is to suppress the terrifying entity slumbering within Palacardia. Don't tell me this is Graphia, because if that's the case, then that's weird, considering the Phantasmoon game exists before Graphia time. I think, because I remember reading that in Dean Office during the something, I don't remember the name, something, what is it? The 10 Amber era ago, the whole event with destruction. Cinderage, yes, Cinderage era. Even before that, I believe they said that Palacardia already has, well, back then it was Benjaya Tengoku, has Phantasmoon game or something. Maybe I misremember, but so if this the real purpose of Phantasmoon game, then I don't think the terrifying entity slumber within Palacardia is Graphia. Maybe it's, Shuhu, I guess. If that's the case, then makes sense, because Evanesia become the arbiter, I think, at the beginning of Phantasmoon game, which means because she was elixir seeker originally, and back then maybe she also knew that. I mean, maybe Shuhu also here or something. That's one Shuhu. Then why is, I mean, antimatter legend attacking anything is normal, so that doesn't surprise me. But why did Shuhu end up here? Is there any deal between Shuhu and um, Aha or something? And how? I mean, I don't know. I don't think Asad Pramat exists. I mean, is he exist back then during the Cinderage, which is around like what, almost 2000 years ago or something? Anyway, yeah, I don't remember this. So yeah, okay. A terrifying entity slumber within Purnakarya. Interesting. Oh, I don't remember they say that. I feel like they say something lot more thing, but I never. Anyway, and also the original power of the ambrosial abort within herself. I don't think we saw her do anything about this. Did she do anything, by the way? Because the one who do something is us, right? We somehow, maybe that's what, with the help of Evanesia. That's why our mask changed from the raccoon mask to become this, what, masked rider mask. I don't know what our mask is, but maybe rider. I don't know.
一方パールの依頼で化け物を生み出す異常
Yes, this
信
is
号
Asad
を追
Pramat.
跡していた銀狼は悪玉さんの妨害に遭う。彼はマンガンの背後にいる支援者であり、性格ハンターの脚本に干渉できるほ
Oh
どの
yes, there's also
強
something
大な
that
力を持っていた。
I forgot to mention. So when Full Wish become full, I think it was Aha voice that she heard back then. But after that, it always been Asad Pramat who pretending to be Aha, I guess, the one who, the voice that Full Wish keeps saying, the elation, the Aeon of Elation. Anyway, I believe
同
so.
じ頃、マンガンはテレビタワーでの私たちの行動を生中継し、さまざまな方法で真実を歪めていた。そして20万人の被害者たちから眼力を集めて悪玉幻
I don't
月
even
を
know
作り
what
出
is
し、
Mini Phantasmoon.
こちらを確固撃破しようと
What's that?
企む。幸いエーテルカセットレベル999の能力を取り戻した銀狼のおかげで幻月を倒
Oh,
すこ
the
とができた。
Phantasmoon Mini. Okay, I
数々の
guess.
障害を突破してタワーの最上階にたどり着き、私たちはマンガンと正面から対峙する。彼女は民衆の眼力を利用して一度は優位に立ったけど、最後には私の性格が眼力を受け止め、優越の運命へと踏み出して彼女を打ち破った。ところがそれだけでは手術を受けた人々を元に戻
Okay,
せなかっ
it said
た。
here, I use the stellar within me to bear the wish power. So I was wrong then. Then what did Evanesia do? She says she unleashing the power, but then I don't see anything after that. Maybe that's just a hint. The thing, I mean, remember she said she gonna resting after that, which is right now. Currently, she's resting. I think that's because of she releasing something. So we're gonna see what happened with Evanesia because of releasing something, which I don't think she do anything. Did she do anything after she released that power? Because again, I thought it was just to help us become this elation path thing, but then no, it said here, I use Stellaron within me to bear the wish power and become and step into path of elation, become Superman for 3 minutes. Anyway, I mean not Superman, Ultraman.
ジンの提案で出骨の血肉をすべて彼の体内に集め、ようやく人々を ハッピーオペの影響から解放できた。
Yep, I remember.
危機が去ったと思った矢先、
Yes.
今度は比叡から絵の世界の創造
Oh,
者
I
に
need
警
to
告を
warn
伝え
the
てほしいと頼
creator.
まれた。彼女によると、かつて二層楽園を
Oh, I
根絶し
see.
ようと企んだ
I was
絶
wrong.
滅大君キジャクが
So Asad
再
Pramat
び降臨したらしい。
is the one who leading the army back then in Cinder Age. I see. Anyway, what do you mean by Evanesia said she requests that I warn the creator of the world in canvas? Isn't that technically Graphia? What do you mean by that? I mean, we're gonna see Graphia. We're gonna face Graphia. Are you saying the one we saw is not? Anyway, I said this before. I thought the reason why Himiko have red hair is because of her father, Ryosuke. But I guess every single Graphia, I mean Murata, have red hair or something. Then why is this coincidence? Maybe that Ryosuke have red hair as well. We don't know her mother actually. Anyway, moving on. Oh, that's all. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, Asad Pramad was the one who lead Antimatter Legend back then in that's like 22,000 years ago, like a long time ago. I believe it was 10 Amber Era ago in
よし、
I remember. We currently in 1582 or something. Or 2158. So it was 2148 if I remember. Amber Era ago, which is around 700 up to 2400 years ago, depending on. Okay. Oh, the new. I thought this is somewhere else. Where is everyone? Himeko? Wealth? You're supposed to be here. Yep, that's the description. Let's see. What's new? 17?
おかえり。マンガンテレビの件、なんかすごいことになってるよ。とにかくニュース見て。
What's...
皆さんこんにちは。新コーナー
Oh,
現
this
月
too.
速
So
報へ
that
よ
full
う
wish
こ
is
そ。
done. What we're gonna do
司
with
会
this
のグワくんで
full wish
す。
TV?
こんにちは。同じく司会のゆきちゃんです。
ふぅ、皆さんもご存知のように現月遊戯が佳境に入るにつれていろいろと事情もありまして、そんなこ
Do I
んな
mention
で
TV?
僕とゆきちゃんは二次元
Not
テレビ
full
に移
wish
籍して
TV
引き続き最新
anymore.
最重要ニュースをタイムリーにお届けしていくことになりました。
はい、引き続きよろしくお願いします。さて、マンガンテレビの局長であり、ハッピースマイル研究会の講演者でもあったマンガン氏による現月遊戯への参加宣言の後、
Yeah, see if
今
she
回
gonna
の愛用
steer
のゲームは
the
あろうことか15
information
年前の恐ろしい
again.
惨劇を繰り返すことになってしまいました。
海原テレビタワーで開催予定だった聖越者討論会は突如現れて暴走した現像種楽変天人の襲撃によって中断されることとなってしまいました。現像の病は海原地区を中心に急速に広まり、
Okay,
マン
that's
ガン
all
氏自身すらもテレビタワーの頂上で怪物へと変貌させてしまったとのことです。
現時点での統計によれば、この異変はすでに二層楽園の各地で人間と現像種合わせて20万近い人々に影響を与えている模様です。負傷者、行方不明者の数は依然として不明。被害総額は分かっているだけで86億信用ポイントに上ると思われます。心配なのはマンガン氏が残した映像の内容でしょう。彼女はこの映像の中で今回の最悪もまた15年前の血塗られた遊戯と同様に天外の聖越者によって引き起こされたものであることを告発しています。
Huh?
彼女の証言によれば、 この悲劇を引き起こしたのは銀河の英雄として名高い請求列車の開拓
What?
者と
We the one
指
who
名手
help
配
you
中の
guys
重犯罪者
check the
性格ハン
news.
ターのジンであったとのことです。
一方、超常現象管理局の報道官からは、事件はマンガン氏の自作自演によるもので、彼女が資金提供していたハッピースマイル研究会が計画的に演出したものであるとする公式声明が発表されています。
Exactly.
管理局は引き続き調査を進めるとともに、研究会への取り締まりを強化するとのことです。
どこかで聞いたような声明ですね。15年前も同じような発表でお茶を濁してませんでした？事件の裏にはどんな真相が隠されてるんでしょうね。現月速報は今後も動向を追いかけていきますよ。
500年以上もの昔、ある預言者がこんな予言を残しました。1999年、恐怖の大魔王が
What's
天よ
this?
り降臨せんと。果たしてこの予言は現実となってしまうのか。そして二層楽園はこの重要な一年を無事に乗り越えられるのでしょうか。
Hope
引き続き見守っていきましょう。
over 500 years ago. Is this new? I don't think we heard this before.
嫌な感じ。正確なことは何にも分かってないのに、勝手な言い分ばっかり流して。
Welcome to
ネッ
internet.
トでも
March
あん
7.
たについてのデマがいっぱい流れてるよ。
When
だいた
majority
いあの司会の二人組、マンガンテレビにいたんじゃなかった？あんたのこと散々けなしてたくせに、自分のところで問題が起こった途端、あっさり転職しちゃってさ。
classic media behavior. Yes, classic media
そ
behavior.
れもそっか。この世界に来て、うちもこういうのに慣れてきちゃったよ。あんたが無事に帰ってきたのは本当に嬉しいけど、なんかちょっと雰囲気が変わったような。
Look at my head. I'm become Ultraman.
まさかあんた、うちを置いてけぼりにして大人になっ
What?
ちゃうつも
The next down
り？
the
待って
hill?
よ、もしあんたまで炭鉱みたいになっちゃったら、そんなの絶対
What it takes
嫌。
to
英雄に
become
な
a
る代償
hero?
ってこういうことなの？
Is turning into Danahong really that bad?
あんたまで冷静沈着になったら、うちとの息ぴったりなトークが台無しでしょ。
Are?
それで結局テレビタワーで何があったの？炭鉱とサンデーにはもう聞いたから、あとはあんたの話だけだよ。
Oh, I become Ultraman. For 3 minutes. And maybe Jedi.
つまりマンガンはハッピーオペを利用して出骨の血肉をばらまいてて、それが今回の事件の原因
Yes.
で、変異の症状がこれ以上広がらないように食い止めたけど、出骨の血肉そのものはひとまずジンの中に封じ込めるしかなかったってこ
We
と？
not done with this.
しか
Naturally.
も請求列車フェスで会ったヒエちゃんが実は現月遊戯の仲裁者だったの？なるほど、だからあんたのお面もかけたんだね。その
Naturally.
ヒエちゃんが絵の世界の深くまで行って警告してほしいって言った相手が誰だっけ？
It's yeah, so is it see it is Graphia. So are the new area is related to Blade or because if I remember Yaguang mentioned that the place Blade gonna visit with her is involved in Canvas. So I guess coincidentally it's the same location. Maybe?
そうそう、グラフィアだっけ？姫子のご先祖様で1000年前の絵師なんだって。
Excuse me, 1,000? Not 2,000? Okay, again, like I said, 10 Amber Era mean anything, could mean anything because again, 1 Amber Era is between 70 years up to 240 years. So 1,000 years ago is still within the correct speculation because you know the range between 700 and up to 2,400 years ago. Okay, so it's 1,000.
姫子の先祖？それに1000年前って本当にまだ生きてるの？
Actually, I don't know.
そんなことより
I guess that's okay. So I guess that's okay. I think that's part of the deal. The reason why we have this watering course in the first place and everything is a deal that Graphia have with some, maybe with Aha or something. And I believe Evanesia also present back then, considering how old she is. Again, because of the whole thing with her situation back then. Not to mention, I remember Yusuke and Himiko do a talk before in 4.1, I believe, in the library of the Graphia Academy. They mentioned about tower or something. Are we gonna see that tower? Whatever tower, because the tower is, I don't remember the name of the tower, but it was in different letter, gold letter. I assume it's important, but I don't know for what for at the time. Even right now, I don't know. Anyway.
ヒエちゃんがそのグラフィエって人に警告してほしいって言った内容が問題だよね。
ヒエちゃん。
絶滅大君の気弱が戻ってきたって。
ヒエちゃん。
はあ、うちらってどうしてこうついてないんだろう。バカンスって言っても何か起きるだろうなって思ってたけど、まさかまた絶滅大君に出くわす羽目になるなんて。いくらなんでもハードすぎるよ。
Well, you're gonna see vacation in 4.5. So, in 3 months.
絶滅大君、それからヒエちゃんのお願いに、ジンの体に封じられた出骨の血肉、あとは進行中の幻月遊戯も、なんか解決しなきゃいけない厄介事が一気に増えた気がしない？卵でジャグリングを披露する大道芸人の気分。うっかりしたら卵が全部割れちゃうみたいな。
Sure.
ねえ、大丈夫？
I'm tired. Let's just give it all up. Let's see. It's funny answer.
ごめん、いきなりあれこれ聞きすぎちゃったね。うちの動揺まで伝わっちゃいそうだし。
Where is everyone, by the way? March?
片付けないといけない問題が一気に増えた。次は
Let us
何を
Himiko
すれば
about
いいんだろう。
Graphia.
いや、一日中戦いづけだ
Oh,
ったし、
interesting.
まずはどこかに座って
We're
一息入
resting.
れないとね。
We will have a dream because of that. Usually,
あ、
when we rest, something gonna happen. My leg feel like lead, and my head is spinning. Fatigue is numbing every nerve, and I'm losing control of my body. No, first, I need to rest for a bit. Okay. So currently, Starrel is the only one with unique description every single time I check the description compared to Sid. Where is everyone? A sofa with a flush velvet surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you practically melt in it. And we're gonna dream about something. The static from the new broadcast marks Atlantis questioning. Okay. What can you do? Asking the other Astral Express. Trailblazer. You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you tangle up in this thread. You struggle in darkness. Sleep. Remember, I forgot to mention this. Yes, remember in that world that we visit with when we face the Diabetic Squadron. What do you call it again? I don't remember the name. Something. God of Sneering. Yes, Land of Sneering God. We have the scene where we was we were invited, but another us. Who is that? We still don't know who that is. Maybe I don't think that Asad Pramad. I don't know. We'll see.
ほらベルト、疲れてるだろうし、
Yes, I'm
も
waiting
うちょ
for
っと
you
寝か
guys
せ
to
てあげ
show
ましょ
up.
う。
Himeko, well, why you not sleep in your own room?
疲れたわよね。バカンスのつもりで訪れた場所で、またこんな戦いが始まるなんて思わなかったわ。
Himeko, can you answer my question? Who is that younger Himeko in the drip market? Do you know her? Anyway. I mean, she look younger. Again, I don't know if that's the same Himeko, but we will see. There's so much to deal with, and I don't know where to begin.
七死人のたびにトラブルはつきものだけど、今回はさすがにちょっときついね。
Really? More than
今のあんたを
Aporius?
見てると、列車が再出発したばかりの頃を思い出すわ。
Oh,
あの
backstory.
頃、
Okay, this is some
列車に
foreshadowing
はパ
about
ムと
Himeko.
私しかいなくて、
Again.
毎日手一杯で途方に暮れてた。高校日誌に一つ一つ問題を記録していくしかなかったの。ある世界の座標を修正する必要があるとか、跳躍システムにエラーが出たとか、製図の上の座標のように無数の問題がびっしりと並んでて、見
Where's
るた
Well?
びに
Oh,
息
Well
が詰
here.
まる思いだったわ。あの頃はいずれ請求列車
Imagine,
が
imagine.
絶滅大軍のように恐ろしい存在に立ち向かうなんて思いもしなかった。だけど今こうしてその問題に直面してみると不思議と落ち着いてるわ。きっ
Excuse
とあん
me?
たやみんながいてくれるおかげね。
What?
これまでの旅ですでに
Wait,
2
wait a
度も
second,
絶
wait a
滅
second.
大
What?
軍に打ち
Himeko,
勝っ
did
て
you
きた
say
んだ
something
し、
weird right now? This thing.
あの頃は
Did we told Himeko about Asad Pramat? I thought we only told Mas 7. I guess Mas 7 told Himeko about Asad Pramat. The one, you know, the talk between us and Evanesia. I don't think. Anyway, let's see.
私を導いてくれた七死人が出発前にこんな話をしてくれたわ。
To help you meet a nameless
歩き
before?
続けてさえいれば
I
は
do
る
not
かに
know
高
that.
く乗り越えられないように見えた壁もいつか過ぎ去り背後の景色になっていく。
I have
そ
a
してその道中
speculation.
自分と同じような多くの仲間たちと出会うことになるって。
I think the nameless that she assumes she meet is actually the real Himeko. I mean, not the real Himeko, the Withering Course Himeko. And this is exactly what the Withering Course Himeko said to the newly born imaginary Himeko. Maybe?
現月遊戯を通じてあんたがみんなに信頼され頼りにされる柱になるところを見
But
てきた
the
し、
whole sentence is not in
Television
gold or
での宣言
anything,
も
so
聞か
it's
せ
not
てもらった
important, I guess.
私は
I don't know.
あんたを心から誇りに思うわ。だから昔の話をしたいと思ってるの。
Oh, never
15年前
mind.
の約束の話を。
Foreshadowing again. Is it about how Himeko got a promise from 15 years ago? With who?
15年前、私はある人物と約束したの。月が再び満ちる頃に故郷へ戻り、彼女に会いに行く。そしてその時には、この借り物の命をただの1秒だって無駄にしてないことと。
Okay, so yes, this one is maybe it is nameless.
私を見歩き続け、
This one, wait, for the one in gold, the important stuff.
すべてを託せる旅の仲間を見つけ
Yes,
たこ
this
と
is
を
Himeko,
報
the
告
other
するって。
Himeko, right? Oh, why? So what happened to the real Himeko is, which means if this is the case, then Himeko knew who she is. I mean, of course she knew because I mean she gonna told Ryusuke about that back then. the reason of withering course thing, but she doesn't. Interesting. This is foreshadowing. It makes me confirm that Himeko is imaginary Himeko.
私の旅立ちの物語をみんなと共有したいの。
I thought we were gonna do blade stuff, but I guess we're gonna learn Himeko as well here. Which is interesting. This is technically this is before. No, this is after they reveal Himeko Nova. Dream Market, I think, back then. Because Dream Market I was 2 parts before. Yes, how come you never mentioned it before? Interesting. The developer didn't plan Popanacardia.
とても長い物語だから。何しろ、
What does
私の
that
過去の
mean?
記
That's
憶が
not
たくさん詰まってるんだもの。
that's not an accuse.
それに、どうせなら、あの時、列車を修理した場
Oh,
所に
where?
みんなを連れて行って、そこでゆっくり語りたいと思ってるのよ。
Again, Shimiko never mentioned her homeland when you talk to her. You know, you can talk to every character in the card, right? Like Welt and Himiko, and both of them, and Himiko especially, didn't mention anything about Palkaria. Even after the update patch, the text when I talk to her is still the same as before the update in 4.0 back then. So, yeah, they never mentioned this home world before, which means the story is not created yet back then.
じゃあ、約束だね。私が絵の世界から戻るのを、コーヒーを入れて、シャラップにコーヒーを入れさせて待ってて。
When I
みん
return,
なでゆっくり話を聞くから。
okay, so again 4.4 will be the story. I thought we were gonna do that now. Why I need to do that after I return from the Blade story? But okay, sure. Okay, before okay, I mentioned something I just remember for a second after we talk with this. So I think this whole Palcardia story is created based on Himiko. Himiko are the main focus, and then how do we surprise people? Maybe that Himiko is not the real Himiko. What about that? Then what is this Himiko? What about we call her a new thing? What is it? Maybe some yokai. Because if I remember, they in Japanese sentence before the word imaginary, there's another thing they said. It was something else in the beginning of 4.0. I don't remember the name, but in Japanese it say yokai. Basically, you know, yokai, which mean that was original plan, and then let's build the world of Malakaria based on this imaginary, this yokai, and then how they connect the thing, and then oh, what about this? And I think that's how they do this story for 4.0. It always been related to the Himiko. Himiko was the main point for this story to be created or something. Anyway, why am I saying?
え、そうそう。その絵の世界の件だけど、大体のところは美月ちゃんから聞いたわ。
I mean, yes, because you mentioned Rail Trailblaze a second ago.
比叡さんの頼みはただの杞憂からのものじゃないでしょう。銀狼もあの絶滅大軍が動き出したのを目撃したようだし。
CFO Wolf told you about that? Okay, she doesn't told me.
アーカイブの記録とカンパニーの調査によれば、鬼弱による侵攻は通常100年単位で行われるものらしいわ。彼に侵入された星々は例外なく、最後は不測の事態によって滅亡し、地表は笑顔のマークで覆われることになる。
So is Asad Pramat related to Aha somehow? Because the whole smiley face? Because you know Aha, laughter? I don't know. I wanna read the description of Asad Pramat again in the faction list because I don't remember.
仮に1000年前グラフィエが絵の世界を作った理由が鬼弱によるアハトピア侵略を防ぐためだったとしたら、今回幻月遊戯を利用して起こされたこの災いは鬼弱が侵略を再開したことを示してるのかしら。
Why now? My question is. He have 1,000 years. Why now? There should be another reason beside that. Like specifically, why now? Because of the Iron Tomb event? Oh, we have something to say, okay. Yeah, are you sure? I mean, is Gravia is actually alive or is just an imaginary of Gravia?
そう、その点も不思議なのよね。一族の歴史を紐解いても、私たちが長命種の末裔だなん
Evanesia
て
didn't
どこに
say
も書かれて
anything
ないわ。
about being alive or dead. She just said, meet the creator of world in canvas. That's all. Please tell the creator of world in canvas. She doesn't really say anything about Gravia, but I guess we assume it's Gravia because the creator. She also didn't say that is she alive or not, or maybe in different form. We don't know. Again, definitely not because of the live stream. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
むしろその逆。風化の呪いのせいで、私の一族は普通の人よりも短命なはずなのよ。
About you,
それ
Himiko.
が今も存命だなんて。
Why you don't have watering
先祖
course
の身に何があ
anymore?
ったのかしら。
Huh?
私も気になるわね。
Okay, why we didn't talk about watering course on Himiko? I guess because that will be a bit important thing later.
グラフ
Anyway,
ィエについての伝説は数えきれないほどあるけど、
but
ど
I
れも
guess
真偽は定かじゃない。
when we talk with Himiko about this, I think when Ryosuke and Himiko talk about watering course, I believe we were present. No, we don't. This is the one that they talk together in the train back then. Anyway,
それらの中で疑いようのない事実は2つだけ。一つは人土時代。彼女は外界天魔の軍団に対抗するため、 無数の現像生命を創造したということ。
Okay, I have another theory now. What if Himeko, the 15 years ago Himeko travel through time? Again, yes, I know, no more time travel story, but hear me out. What if Gravia is Himeko from 15 years ago? That's why she looked exactly like Himeko, the one we face later on, the picture of this thumbnail, the Gravia, the red hair character. Because I don't think, technically, how many generation was that? 1,000 years ago, right? The change of its look exactly like the present day Himeko is almost zero, because again, how genetic work, we have combination with the other genetic, your partner for over time. It's not, if it's parent or grandparent, I still understand that's possible, but 1,000 years ago, that's a long time. The genetic also change. Anyway, you know what I mean. I shouldn't apply real life logic into game logic. Moving on, yes, I digress. Maybe it's not time travel. Again, I don't think so. If you have that multiple times at this point.
もう一つは、ある現月遊戯の終わりに、絵の世界を切り開き、
See,
残された文
this is
明と
what I
生
mean.
命をその中に隠したことよ。
Phantasmoon game exists before the Cinder Age. Which means if Aha already become the god in Ahatopia, did Aha do anything when? Yeah, why did Aha didn't do anything when? Well, I guess I know. I think we saw. I remember someone or something or a note mentioned that Aha is not really that kind of people, that kind of Aeon. It's always game to him, to them. So I guess, I don't know, we'll see.
そう考えると、彼女は鬼弱をよく知ってるだけじゃなく、
きっと優越のアイオンが権限する様も目にしたんでしょうね。
Wait. Witness the manifestation of Aeon of Elation? Is Ahad doesn't exist before Cinder Age? Is that what you mean? Or maybe it was the previous... No, I don't think that's how it is. Wait, what? What do you mean? Just I want to know more. What do you mean by the manifestation of Aeon of Elation? You mean not the manifestation of Aeon of Elation, but because of Patas Moon game? You know the whole rule thing, 1 minute become Aeon of Elation, so I guess who the winner? Maybe Gravia is the winner. Yeah. That's basically what Himiko mean. Is this a chance that Gravia is the supplicant that win the Patas Moon game, and so that's why she able to create this world in canvas because of the Aeon of Elation power within her for a few seconds, not a few seconds, I don't know how long. Anyway, moving on.
グラフィエが想像した絵の中の次元界、それが果たしてどれほどの広さなのか、その全貌を知る者はいないわ。
Oh, they mentioned exact year for
今から
this.
140年以上前、スターピースカンパニーが絵の世界を引き上げた時も、
So if I remember,
現実に再現されたのはその中の一部だけ。
yes, in one of
そ
the
してそれが
video,
現在の二層楽園の土台になってるの。
they said that IPC come to Pelakaria two Amber era ago. So it confirmed by year 140 years ago. We still within the timeline. I mean the time they use, because one Amber era is 70 up until 240. So this is double 70, which means yes, 2 Amber era ago. Makes sense. 140 years ago.
グラフィエは巨大な海面をキャンバスに優越の力を借りることで世界を絵に収めるという奇跡を成し遂げたそうだけど、だとすれば彼女は気弱をよく知ってるだけじゃなく、きっと優越のアイオンが権限する様も目にしたんでしょうね。
What do you mean by seeing Aeon of Elation descend because of the winner, right? Not because of Aha, right? The winner. I thought she the one who win. Maybe I don't know. We don't know, I guess. I mean, if you put things together, it's obvious that she the one who win the Patas Moon game at the time. Okay, where do we begin?
いい質問ね。今の二層楽園でグラフィエや絵の世界について一番
Really?
詳しい人を挙げるなら、カンパニーから派遣された
Not you
Paris
or
and Janai
your
Kasura.
family in general. Maybe you have family history or something. Maybe your father, Yosuke, knew about this. But no. Pearl. What? I thought... I everything I learned about Gravia, about him, Murata, from Dean Office, basically from Gravia Academy. So why we... I guess because IPC are the one who do the thing 140 years ago. That's why, because yes, the one who know about world in canvas the best probably IPC. I guess makes sense because I just didn't put the thing together. This one is makes sense for IPC world in canvas because of what they do. But Gravia, aren't your family know more about Gravia than Pearl? I guess I don't know.
彼女ならきっと何かしら手がかりを持ってるはずよ。それと高校将軍があんたに会いに来てるわ。
I thought Yogwang
何でも
want to
内
visit
密
the
に
thing
話
with
がしたい
Blade.
そうよ。
But I guess because her destination is also world in canvas, maybe we are in the same destination. Because I believe Yogwang mentioned something as well. She want to meet someone in world in canvas as well. I think, is that from at the end of Trailblaze Mission at the top of the tower, or in that quest, that event? Vatas Moon, no, Cosmicon roll on again. Because we meet Yoguang and Blade at the end of Cosmicon roll on again. They say something there, but I don't remember what they said. I should check that out. Anyway, bad news?
わからないけど、手土産にって先週の灯汁を渡されたわ。
Technically, this is directly after what happened, right? So, does that mean after we come back down, Yoguang just, maybe I should visit Trailblazer because I don't know where to go. And then, with Blade and the Suhu's flash thing.
あまり待たせてもいけないから、
Okay.
まずは会って話を聞いてきなさい。終わったらパーティー車両で合流しましょう。
Okay.
これ。
Thank you. Himiko. Oh, I thought we're gonna move on our own. Okay. Auto.
こんにちは、自由の君。
What did you say? Is what? Is Farah? Who is Farah?
私は仲裁者である比叡さんがこの災いをもたらした満願を懲らしめてくれることを期待していたのだけど、君は違う回答を示してみせた。
If Vanessa releasing
まさか
something,
君が彼女を倒してしまうなんてね。
yeah, if Vanessa releasing something, but then she doesn't do that anyway because we are the one who deal with it. So what's gonna happen to Vanessa now? That's why again. I think that's why she resting because she did an oopsie. Like, oops, I released my power, but then I didn't use it. So now I don't know what to do with this power. And then she sleep. By sleep, I mean she battle against her own or something somewhere. Anyway.
数えきれないほどの命を呪怨の苦しみから救ってくれたこと、低級天将として感謝させてちょうだい。
Interesting that you waiting for us here instead of telling this back then on the top of tower at the end of 4.2. But I guess because everyone exhausted at the time, I don't know. You're still talking about Blade though at the time, so why? Anyway. Yeah, what do you want? Yoguang?
これから話すのは比叡さんがルール違反を覚悟で教
Let's
え
see.
て
I
くれ
think
た
we
ことな
didn't
の。
learn
だからどうか内密に
so
くれぐれも列車の外へ漏らさないようにね。
okay. Is it the thing that we know? I mean, the player technically seeing the discussion between Evanesia and Yoguang, but let's see. What did she say?
アハトピアの内側には貪欲なウロボロスが封印されている。
What? Okay. Okay, this is something that they mentioned. Again, I don't know with this. I need to check again the discussion between Evanesia and Yoguang. Because in the recap, I said, wait a minute. When did they mention about something sealed within in canvas or something? And then Ouroboros? The voracity? That's so random. Now I need to check Ouroboros in the data bank because I don't remember what happened to Ouroboros. I mean, because again I don't really read anything related to simulated universe, which is the only time we learn about Aeon, if I remember. So again, okay, why Ouroboros here? What? When? Send it? How? Yeah, voracity. What's that?
あら、もしかして貪欲について聞いたことないの？
Technically not.
本当に？
Nope. I don't know.
考えてみれば誰でも聞いたことがある話ってわけでもないのかしら。そうは
Author of
渇望
calamity.
と鈍色を司る古の神。
Ancient. I
古
mean, we
人
know
から進化
Ouroboros
し
is
たア
ancient
イオ
god.
ンで
Okay.
本来なら過疎として大敵名簿にも乗るはずだった最悪よ。
An Aeon that evolved from Leviathan. I have another question. What is Leviathan? Is it the giant whale or the giant octopus? I don't know.
けれど祖が姿を消したのはあまりにも
Is
遠
it
い過去
Ouroboros
の
too?
こ
It's
と。
snake, right?
先週同盟も祖の痕跡を観測したことはなく、過疎として認定することもなかった。
And they never recognize. But you said They were supposed to be recorded. Oh, supposed to be. So why then? Okay, interesting.
もちろんわざわざ痕跡を見つけ出そうと躍起にならなくても、そう表す異名は数多くある。天才の獣、
Star Devourer.
群生を飲む者、虚空の食。それらの名を聞けば十分想像できるでし
Wait
ょ
a
う。
minute.
うごめく極で星々を砕き、決して満たされぬ腹の中へと飲み込む姿。そうはまさにそんな存在なのよ。
Okay, I have two things now I can thinking of. First thing first, remember Argenti? What is the thing in that story with Argenti back then? Is that Star Devourer? Because it looks like a Star Devourer, but I thought it was part of what is it? The Zero thing? The Swarm. I thought it was the Swarm. I guess not. Maybe it is Ouroboros back then. I mean, one of the emanator of them. I don't know. And secondly, remember what I said earlier? Land of Sneering God. Is that Ouroboros then? The one who talked to us? Huh. Anyway. Not to mention, remember Land of Sneering God, the area in there, it looked like a tentacle, I think. I thought it was something to do with Asphil, the hand. Asphil hand. I guess not. Or maybe it is. What if Asphil hand is part of Ouroboros or something? Because they mentioned Devourer here, Star Devourer. Anyway, I don't know. We will see.
一説によれば、祖が最後に姿を見せたのは宇宙の郊外の時代。と言っても、祖はスウォームと手を結んだわけじゃない。ただ単に宇宙規模のビュッフェを堪能しに現れただけ。スウォームを前菜に行く先々の星々をメインディッシュにしたね。長きにわたって姿を消していた祖がまさかこの星に封印されていたなんて、一体誰が想像できたっていうのかしら。
Again, maybe the Land of Sneering God is related to that because the tentacle. Again, interesting.
実際のところは誰にもわからない。けれど、祖がここにいるという情報だけで、貴弱がこの世界を狙う理由としては十分じゃない？
Oh, it was before, even it was before. Ouroboros has been in this planet core for some reason before long time ago.
それなりに恐ろしい話をしたつもりだけど、全然動揺していないよね。
Well, I seen a poker face. I guess that's actually true technically. Let's see. A poker face.
面白いことを言うのね。星が目の前に落ちても
What is
顔
Isfara?
色
I
一つ
keep
変え
mentioning
な
it.
いなんて、
Isfara.
さすがは自由な君。
That's very Hinduism term. Let's see, Isfara. What does that mean? Because I don't think she mentioned Isfara before. I mean, I don't think she called us Isfara before. So, okay, wait a second. My phone just acting up. Isfara mean leader. Okay, interesting name from Sanskrit.
運命がどん底まで落ち込んだのなら、そこからは好転すると決まっている。だから危機とはすなわち転機でもあるのよ。この地の深部に星々を飲むほどの力が眠っていると分かった今、その力で陣の中に封じられた厄介者を飲み込んでもらうことだって不可能じゃない。危険な方法なのは間違いないけれどね。
Oh, this is how they connect it. So yeah, that's why Yoguang said to Blade there's something that someone he will meet Blade meet because of. Oh, I see. That's why she wanted to do. So why did she told us this? That's my question. Why did she told us? I guess originally she was going to do that with Blade. Then somehow she remembered something and then told us. But why?
この提案にはジンも乗り気だったみたいで、彼は絵の世界を抜けて貪欲を探し出す準備に取り掛かっているそうよ。
How the information
君も
travels so
これから
fast?
絵の世界へ向かうんで
I
しょ？
thought I'm just Vanessa told us about this, and then somehow Yogwang learned this somewhere immediately. I only told March 7 and Himiko, I guess. I don't know, Himiko was informed, I guess March 7. March 7 told everyone about this. Okay, never mind.
占いの結果はダとリの間で揺れ動き、天地背きてそのこと同じとの火事が出た。つまり君たちは違う道を行くけれど必ずどこかで交わるということよ。
I mean, I guess makes sense. Again, I keep saying this, we're in canvas. Yogwang and Blade gonna go there, and then we also go there, so we're gonna meet them. I didn't expect we actually invited together to go in at the same time. But no, I don't think I will go there alone. And I mean, you know that Yogwang and Blade have different mission, and I have different mission. I think I will go there with someone else, maybe. Who I don't know yet. I don't think we're gonna do it alone. I mean, when I alone, I mean alone with alongside Yogwang and Blade, but someone else will join me from my side, maybe. By the way, I forgot to mention what happened to Ting Yun. Ting Yun didn't appear again since last two patch ago. I don't know what happened to her. I think we're gonna see her again. No, she's supposed to be here with you, Yogwang. Okay, Blade funeral. I don't know about that.
葬儀か冒険か、九死一生の苦難を越え出骨の血肉を引き剥がして泉州の大敵を誅するのか、それとも欧州のすべてを断つ
This is the one
戻ら
where
ぬ帰途につくことにな
he
るの
will
か。
be a new
すべ
character
ては彼次第ね。
called something Morty something Blade. I don't remember the name.
彼は私の提案に賛同したけれど、もう一人の性格ハンターのお嬢さんには随分反対されたのよ。
Is that okay? Oh, yes. Speaking of that, what about Elio script? Is that not in the script? The Blade thing is not part of the script or something? Yeah, why me? Why are you talking to
賭
me?
け？私はこれが賭けだとは思って
No,
な
I
い
don't
か
know.
な。
Yes, actually I don't know why Trailblazer are talking about betting. It's just why. I mean, we know we're gonna go to the same location, maybe.
君も私も誰かにかけられるチップでもなければ振られるばかりの才でもない。私たちはただ人の力を心から信じているだけ。自分を信じ、仲間たちが天だって支えられると信じているの。そう信じることが君がマンガンを倒す原動力になり、私がこの世界にとどまるたった一つの理由になっている。私の目的は何も変わらない。優越を私の課に引き込み、この大凶をひっくり返したい。
It was me ago. I don't remember. But yeah, so the whole thing still exists and the whole Great War thing.
貴弱の不意打ちへの対策についても考えはあるけれど、今はまだ人手が足りなくて。
And who else beside me? Really? Is it end soon?
この遊戯の締めくくり、優越に捧げる奇跡として絶滅大君の企みを阻止すること以上にふさわしいものなんてないでしょ。絶滅大君の影にこの地が覆われようとしている
I
今、
did nothing.
誰しも果たすべき責務がある。それじゃ私はこの辺で失礼するね。出発する前にみんなともう少し話したいな。
Well, before I set out, I will stop the recording. So yeah, interesting premise. So we will go there with wooden canvas. We don't need to search for again. We was gonna asking Pearl about this. Maybe we will still asking Pearl how to enter all in canvas. Maybe Yoguang also gonna ask together with us. But there's a few things I wanna check before I start next video. One of them is, did they told us about Ouroboros? Like not in detail, like a hint of Ouroboros. The discussion between Yoguang and Evanesia. I will check that. And the second thing is, I forgot. I already forgot what I was gonna check. Only the one I only remember was that discussion. What's it? I was gonna check something. No, I think I got answer from that. I said that I wanna check the thing that Guang and Blade said in the event. But now that Guang mentioned Blade as well, I don't think I need to do that because I can tell what happened. So that's it, I guess. Yeah, I only check that one scene between Guang and Evanesia before I start next video. So yeah, that's it for now. So let's stop here. We'll continue this in the next video. Until next time, bye.